So this guy has a beard. I never thought I'd see a piece of Thomas merchandise with a beard. But today I was in a toy store and there was, not in packaging, but someone opened a Thomas Mini and it was just sitting on a table and I took it and I didn't really look at it was. And I just took it out of my pocket about 30 seconds ago. And it's a Thomas that is Santa. And he has a beard and rosy cheeks and a belt. And it's terrifying. And he has a little hat and it's terrifying.
Hold up. You definitely just admitted to shoplifting.
Yep, so you can come and get me.
Cool. I'll send the police to your house. His address is 1257 California Boulevard.
Also, Ted is here.
In California, yes.
Guys.
Hello.
Ted is here.
That actually sounded so much like Ted. That was scary.
That was really good. Do that again.
Hello.
Is Ted in the house? Is Ted here?
I swear to God, Ted. Okay, actually,
yes.
no. In all
yes,
seriousness, I don't know how many of you younglings actually know who this is. But back in the day, there was an old fellow called the Bluebell Engine. His name is Jack Calloway, and he's a really cool guy.
No, he's not that Jack.
No, he's not. He's not the Jack that like raped Kika's mom or whatever.
It's not.
And so here we are. Here we are with Jack Calloway, and he's a really cool guy, and he sounds a lot like Ted, but I swear to God, he's not Ted.
Say hey, Jack.
Yes, this is definitely not Ted.
You sound so much like Ted, though.
You really sound like Ted.
Should,
this is freaky.
You should get a job as a professional Ted impersonator.
Yeah, get rid of turtles.
Okay.
Anyways, welcome back to the Grease and
Can you review Mike for us?
Thank you.
Can you review Mike for us, please?
No, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Wow,
All
you
right,
just
yeah,
shut that down
but,
so quick.
Jack is here, and Jack's a pretty cool guy. So we're gonna interview Jack. No, we're not. We're just gonna talk shit to his face for like half an hour. See how long this goes.
To the Reason Why podcast, everybody. How we doing?
Yes,
are we gonna do a tweet time? Or do we have anything to
No,
discuss?
we don't have any tweet time.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But anyways, welcome back, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good Friday, or probably not having. But I hope you all will have a good Friday, because this is going up at like 6:30 in the morning on Friday.
No. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it as if as if this is a real thing. So yeah, we're not recording this on a Friday, but we'll talk about this as if it's Friday. Are you enjoying your current Friday that is definitely today, Matt?
Absolutely. Although not
every Friday is a character Friday, even after he stopped.
Maybe a not too good thing happened to me this morning.
Oh, here's his cold open. Let's go.
So your boy broke his glasses this morning, and it was 0% my fault. So I was leaving my homeroom to go use use the bathroom, and when I say use the bathroom, I mean go.
He means masturbate in the janitor's closet.
Go walk around the school, because my first hour is freaking boring as hell. So I was walking out of the room, and as I was closing the door behind me, this kid comes out of nowhere in the hallway and just fucking headbutts me. Like, he just comes up to me and he just fucking headbutts me out of nowhere. And I he headbutts me so hard, the side of my head is bleeding. And my glasses are so busted right now. They are barely being held together. I managed to jank them together.
Busted, buster.
I managed to somehow temporarily jank them together, but they are so close to being broken. They are so bent out of proportion. And you should have seen this kid. He had a giant red mark on his forehead, but he just fucking headbutted me for no reason.
Well, that was his fault, so whatever.
So, my glasses are fucked up. It's good. It's a good time.
It reflects.
Well, maybe it's like Peter Sam's funnel.
Maybe it's like Smudger the generator.
They wish they had one like it.
Guys,
they don't make fun of Matt's glasses now.
they never will ever again, because I killed them all.
His glasses have never been the same since his accident with the faggot in the hallway.
I'm gonna make a book. I'm gonna write an autobiography, and it's gonna be called "The Faggot in the Hallway."
And by the way, for all you young children listening, I mean faggot in the way in the definition of just an asshole, not anything to do with being gay. Being gay is okay with me. Being gay is
even
supported.
though that's wrong, even though that's completely wrong, we just want to clarify that we're not using it in that context.
We're not using it in the context of this is just an asshole. Faggot is
Exactly.
Also,
just a
if you're easily offended by things like that, stop watching our podcast episodes.
Yeah.
Because that's
we've
not
definitely
how
used
you-
the term
Actually,
faggot
you know
many
what?
times
You know what?
before.
Stop watching our podcast episodes because that's not how you receive the information in podcast. You listen to them. You ass faggot.
Although we upload them
Fuck
to
it.
YouTube in the form of videos. So,
Sure, yeah.
got
Actually,
him.
as a matter of fact, just fuck it. Just watch the episodes anyway, even
Yes,
if you're offended.
welcome back.
Even if your name is Jack, you have permission.
Guys, unfortunately,
Thank
we
you.
don't have a tweet time this episode.
Yes, we
Last
do.
episode we actually ran out of tweet times, and I don't know how you're.
We're
what's
uploading
the
these
order
all out
of
of order. This episode is being recorded like 3 weeks before it actually goes up.
All right, so they already
Correct.
heard the TED episode.
Yeah, they already heard the TED episode.
All right, so we already used up all of our tweets in the TED episode. So,
We also recorded that one like 2 days ago, so that's why there's no more tweets.
yeah. So
little
we'll wait for
spoiler
the
alert.
tweets to grow back, and we'll wait for the tweets to go back to come back in the spring.
Come back. Although maybe not Vinny for a little while because he's gonna be taking a little break. He's got some stuff that he has to deal with.
Well, I got stuff to do. You might see me in some episodes, you might not, but we'll see.
But in the meantime, it's okay. Your boy MPS will hold down the fort.
Did you just say in the meme time?
In the meme time, your boy.
No.
Our new edition of Tweet Time. Yeah, your boy.
Meme time, tweet time, rape time.
Your boy MPS will hold down the fort. I'll have some dank.
Okay, I think for the sake of the listeners, can you just stop referring to yourself as your boy?
Ya
'Cause
boy.
it's not.
We'll hold
It's
down
really
the fort.
quite irritating.
I'll
and
have
it's
Your boy
so
Trump, yeah.
funny.
I'll have some
So just-
special guests like Kikru25 and Eric Pierre 53. Oh, also after you left 2 episodes ago, Eric was we got Eric in there.
I noticed.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I kept getting notifications from the chat, even though I was. What was I? Oh, I was at my friend's concert.
Sorry, my bad. Anyways, yeah. So, but anyways,
Yes, Matthew, it is your bad.
I'll keep the podcast going while Vinny's gone, or maybe I'll close the channel.
We'll close the channel.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right, so new announcement. We have some grease and oil merchandise coming out.
Yes. Yes,
All
we
you
do.
gotta do, if you want to get the latest and greatest merchandise from all of your favorite Grease and Oil episodes, go to www.jeb!com.
We got a Make Sodor Great Again hat that we're coming out with, and of course it's not a normal Trump hat; it's a snapback because I only wear snapbacks.
I don't know if this is common knowledge or not, but about a year ago, or I forget when exactly, but when Jeb Bush said that he wasn't going to run for president anymore, roughly a year ago, Donald Trump bought the domain name for jebbush.com or
Really?
jeb.com.
Oh, and he made it
so if you
redirect to
type-
his website.
So if you type Jeb, I don't exactly know how it works. I don't know which combination of letters it is, but if you type something along the lines of jebbush.com into the search bar and push enter, it'll take you to Donald Trump's website.
That's really funny.
That's
That's
just
so
good.
funny.
That's just good marketing.
Also, guys, we have a Tweet Time shirt that we're coming out with.
Are we?
Yes.
How cool would it be if we could actually
Can we
follow
do that?
through on these
I'm not
promises?
even kidding. Can we actually do that?
Well, that's not entirely difficult. I mean, any asshole can just go ahead and
as long as
some
it doesn't
merchandise.
like have Thomas on it, I think you'll be okay.
And 2 people would buy it.
yes.
Me and
Diesel
you.
fan and Ryan Tron.
Our boy Riotron 12.
We're still gonna definitely have him on the podcast.
We haven't mentioned him in a while.
We have not made any Ryan Tron jokes in a while. I don't even think Matt knows. I don't actually. Jack, do you know who Ryan Tron 12 is?
Ryan
No,
Twan.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if it's Ryantron or Riotron.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's Riotron, but Ryantron sounds funnier.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's Riotron.
I thought
Oh,
it was Ryan.
alright.
Wait, you lied to me, Matt. I thought
I
it was
did-
Ryan Tron.
Did I? I don't remember doing that.
You always told me it was Ryan Tron.
My bad. It's
You're a
Riotron.
lying
So you mean to
fucking
tell me-
fool. You know that you're a fucking cunt.
This is why you're leaving the podcast for a while, because you need time away from me.
That's probably true.
So you mean to tell me that Ryantron, whatever the hell he is, that's not 3 Henry the Green Engine Ryan.
No, it's not.
No, this
definitely
kid's
not.
like 8.
He's a little boy who made a little podcast that was ripping off our little podcast, and we
He made
roasted
like
him.
one
Oh.
episode
We
and then he
roasted the
just
fuck out of him.
Because that's
so
what we
you don't
do.
like
We
him.
abused here on the Grease No podcast. We
We abused
children.
12-year-olds.
Wow.
Mentally, physically,
Did you say
Sexually.
dentally?
dentally,
Dentally abused them.
mentally, dentally, physically, sexually.
I
Those
get
are the
dentally
four.
abused every
the
time I
four
go to the
dwarves.
orthodontist.
Those are the 4 dwarves that Snow White ran into in the woods.
The ghost of what are the 3 Christmas ghosts we would have? You think?
Kim Jerry.
You could just watch Ted's video, I guess.
The ghost of 12%.
Weren't you one of those ghosts?
I was the dead coworker, and I overacted my ass off.
Yeah, you really did.
It was a great time. Although he told me
It
to
was
be
really fucking awful.
he told me to be as over the top stereotypical as I could, so I did.
So you just did a really racist impression of your own species.
Racist?
Species.
Excuse me? I did a ghost impression.
Yeah, that's your own species because you've been dead inside for 7 years.
I wanna
Oh.
die. I don't wanna live anymore. Guys, I wanna die t-shirts are also coming out soon.
That's definitely we're the only people who've ever said that sentence, that combination of words before. That's a
4%.
Grease exclusive.
We should make a mug that says this mug contains grease and oil. Get it? So people will see Jack. I got a little laugh out of Jack. Tiny little laugh.
But it wasn't funny though. If we were gonna make a mug, it would have to be like in the shape of the Diesel Works or something.
That'd be
in
so
the
hard.
shape of
In the shape of the Diesel Work.
No. In the shape of Scruffy.
A scruffy
No.
mug?
Well, they already have a fucking Terrence mug, so you wouldn't really be.
I mean, 'cause not
I'm pretty
only-
sure they have. I believe they have a Daisy Bake too.
Not only are Vinny and I the
A daisy
hosts
chain?
of the Grace and Oil
Daisy
podcast, we're
Bank,
also
like a piggy bank.
not
but it's
only are
Daisy.
Vinny and I the
Oh.
hosts of this podcast, we're also the creators of the Scruffy fan club.
We are also the one and only.
Nope.
You guys can sign
Wagon
up and
Mafia.
write all of your Scruffy related fan fiction.
Please send us Scruffy related.
I guarantee. Can somebody go out there and make like a porn video, but it's just the footage of Scruffy getting pulled apart like in varying degrees of slow motion
The Scruffy related.
Scruffy.
The Scruff.
with really slow backward saxophone.
I
music
can't
playing.
speak. Scruffy related fan fiction, preferably including the 2 of us.
All right.
Can it be us
Scruff-
pulling him apart?
Ooh, that's really hot.
Scruffy porn, but every time there's saxophone music and it goes slower.
I hate you.
I think this is maybe I'm wrong, but is this the first time we've ever brought up Rotten Robbie on this
I
podcast?
hate Robbie Rotten meme. It's so stupid. Like, I know it's good
Wait,
because it
wait a
helped
minute.
him.
How?
I know it helped him raise money and stuff like that, but the meme itself is so dumb.
I think
How
it's-
did it get back into circulation though? Because hasn't LazyTown been canceled for several years now?
Yeah, it's
why,
been-
why
So
is it
I was curious and I looked it up.
Okay,
about,
our resident
like 2
meme
weeks
expert,
ago.
Vinny Smith.
No, so I actually researched it. So LazyTown is a show which was created in 2004 by Icelandic
Nickelodeon.
gymnast owner. Icelandic name here. I don't know how to fucking say his name. And
Oregon
he
Jorgen
made
Forgen.
he made a TV show. He owned like a chain of of workout gyms or whatever, and he's like,
Right.
I want to teach kids about. I can't. I don't know how. I want to teach kids about. No, he's
That's
Transylvanian.
fucking Pennsylvania.
I am a vampire. I want to teach kids about good, healthy eating and consuming
Wait a
blood
minute.
all the time.
this actor you're talking about? He's Robbie Rotten.
Yes.
Oh,
He's the blue guy. So he hired
Alright.
all these puppeteers guys, and they made a show called LazyTown that I actually grew up with. This is I
really?
Okay.
knew.
Well,
I
yeah,
am not even.
yeah,
I'm not
so
even
did I.
kidding. I'm not saying this for sake. I'm a LazyTown OG. I knew about Robbie Rotten long before the freaking meme.
This episode's
I
gonna be
watched-
called LazyTown OGs.
Yeah, so that's us. Wait. Oh, you mean right? The letters O and G.
Yeah.
Right. Not
Wow.
like oh jeez.
Oh. What?
I'm so white. Okay. So they stopped the show in 2007, and then for whatever fucking reason, Nick Jr.'s like, yeah, I want to bring it back. Yeah. And so they brought it back in 2013, and that's when they made the episode that the meme is based off of with all the Robbie Rotten clones. And
so they didn't just show reruns; they actually continued.
Hey.
They actually brought it back and made one season of new episodes. And like, fuck, these are terrible. So they got rid of him and Rotten Robbie, Robbie Rotten, Rotten Robbie. I don't know. I think it's Rotten Robbie, Robbie Rotten, whatever it is.
All right.
He's gone. He's gone now, and they're not making any new episodes ever again.
Why is
Sporticus is like 50.
Why is it that the show? I mean, I guess the music video gained new traction though.
That's true, but not in the right demographic.
Okay, so I have a story about that too. The reason I hate the fucking "We Are Number One" meme so much is because, do you guys at your school have that thing where you're going to class and in the last minute before class starts, it like plays music to tell you, hey, get your butt to class?
Not music, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
to be honest,
it's just a bell.
At my school, yeah, before the last minute before like class starts, when you have a minute left to get to class, at my school it plays music, and they're playing the "We Are Number One" theme right now.
That's awesome.
So I have had to hear that for every hour of every weekday for the past month, and
that's so great.
I want to slip my wrists with my pencils.
That's so fucking great.
No, it's not.
That.
It's so bad. And I've had to
great.
explain to people who aren't hip to the jive what this meme is.
I know like all of the words to that. It's so great.
All I know is to keep the superheroes on the run. Something, 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 something. We are number one. Hey.
Oh.
Have you seen the live version?
I have not.
It's pretty great.
I know that Eric.
Live
I know that
version?
Eric can play.
It's actually
piano.
better because in the live version when they say "hey," they sound like communists. It's really great.
I know that Eric
What the
can
hell
play
do
it
you
on the
mean
piano.
live version?
They sing it live.
So the guy who plays Rotten Robbie is he has some sort of, I forget what kind of cancer, but he had some sort of cancer, and they made like a Kickstarter, GoFundMe, whatever page to raise money for his treatment, and because of the meme, they actually exceeded their goal. So in celebration, they're like, "Oh, well, shit, we better do a live version." So they did a live stream, and they brought back all the Robbie Rotten clones and all the cast members. They didn't get into costume, but they just sort of pranced around on a live stream recreating the song, and it was all the original cast members. It was really cool.
Wow.
And they had like the composer, and they went through all of the basics, all the drum beats and everything, and then they
Imagine that. Imagine being the composer. Like, that's how you know when you failed in life. When you are composing
What are you talking
music
about?
for
It was great.
For that kind of show.
I'm
Shut
with
up,
Jack on
shut
this
up,
one.
Jack. I brought you onto this podcast, and I can take you off.
That's true, even though you
You're not
haven't
going to
really been
insult my religion.
The Grease and
even
Oil
though you haven't
podcast, but
been asking me anything directly, but that's fine.
The Grease and Oil podcast, but every time we swear "We Are Number One" plays, but every time they say "We Are Number."
Wait, Matt, can you make, you know how you like have an algorithm for the episode titles for these?
Mm-hmm.
Can you completely scratch that and just make it so that every time the GAOP, but every time we swear Jack Calloway appears?
I'll make that.
Can you make that the title?
I'll make that the description.
No, make it the title.
No, I'm not gonna make it the title.
I'm gonna edit that so that it's the title.
I'm gonna change the password and lock you out of the account.
No, please don't, Daddy.
And then I'm gonna beat you harshly.
Father, stop.
We're already talking about Robbie Rotten way more than I would like to.
All right.
It's you're scratching the bottom of the barrel here.
I hate it. I never want to talk about LazyTown. I hate this so much.
Okay. How about a classic then? Welcome, Stanley.
There we go. The Grease and Oil podcast, but every time Matt and Vinnie swear, Michael Brandon says "Welcome, Stanley." Just kidding. Pierce Brosnan. Ooh, almost made myself
Michael
look
Brandon,
bad.
you asshole.
Pierce
You don't
Brosnan
even
says
know
"Welcome,
anything.
Stanley." Whoops. I'm sorry. I got my bad narrators confused.
You ass wagon.
Yeah.
No, my friend.
Oh,
that
speaking
I do,
of ass wagons.
No, wait. So my friend and I, about like 3 months ago, we were trying to come up. He's a senior, and we were trying to come up with all of these obscure insults. So we came up with cunt copter, ass wagon, and U-97 Batmobile.
You ass canoe.
Ass canoe.
That's a new one that I came up with just now on the spot. My formula for coming up with insults is say ass and then put like a thing after it, just like any
you rectal scooter.
You ass snapback.
You clitoris campaign manager.
You ass pocky.
You Metropolitan Electric Vickers type. Wait,
ass rechargeable battery.
Wait.
I'm just
Jack,
naming things around my room now.
No, it's type 2. It's type 2.
Wait. It's not Vickerstown. It's Vickers Electric Diesel type.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Tell me where this is.
Why the
Metropolitan
fuck are we having this
Vickers Diesel type electric type 2.
This is so stupid.
That's what it is. Matt is just talking and he doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Coughs and sneezels spread diseasels.
We're talking about that horrendous scoop.
Matt has seen like 2 episodes of the TV show in his life.
That was my episode when I was a little kid, man. The one where Bill and Ben show up and scare the shit out of Boko.
Stop! You're making me horny. Giddy.
When
his balls pop out of his sockets.
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens. Guys, how's it been with you? How's it been with you, Jack?
It's been fantastic, Matt. Thank you for asking.
Okay, for a second there, I was a little worried that like my audio just stopped working, but I just realized it was nobody saying anything. Jack, how's it been since you left the community?
Yeah, because you hate everyone.
What?
Boy, when was the last time you uploaded?
Not only do you sound like Ted,
yeah.
but you also are following in his big Canadian...
Yeah, boy, when was the last time you uploaded? Get out of here.
I uploaded that, a remake about a year ago.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So according to the Thomas Wooden Railway Community Wiki, you're not active.
Oh my god.
Vinny doesn't think it's a real thing.
I know, we've had this discussion before on the podcast, and Vinny hates the Thomas Wooden Railway Community Wiki.
The fact that there's even a Wooden Railway community is so dumb to me. The fact that there's a wiki about community members is even dumber.
Well, it was created by Ted, Percy number 6, and Roberto, so that means you hate all 3 of them.
But there are
Ted,
TWRC drama hashtag confirmed.
Wait a minute,
I fucking hate you, Roberto. Go away.
You hate Ted because he triggered you last episode by saying that he hadn't seen any Batman movies.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
He triggered you into leaving. You made up an excuse about having to go to your friend's concert.
I had to go to my friend's concert because it was really cool.
You're gonna die soon.
Talk about this actually, this is an interesting. This is an interesting conversation topic. But what do you want to say, Jack?
All right, but you know that there exists even more. I guess I shouldn't say subliminal, but I guess focused on a smaller item than like at least the TWRC. That's an entire wiki dedicated to a community that Vinny doesn't think really exists.
Guys,
but then we have
heard the noise this morning when that kid headbutted me. It sounded like someone was knocking 2 watermelons together.
It sounded like it was like knocking 2 empty milk jugs together.
2 empty milk tanker. Oh my god, it was Milk Tanker Media that headbutted me.
That was bad.
Milk Tanker Media headbutted me, guys. He came to my school and headbutted me. We don't go to the same school.
And milked. He came in my school and milked all over me.
How do you think cows feel getting
milked? So you have the Thomas Wooden Railway.
I guarantee they find it arousing. I guarantee it.
You have the Thomas Wooden Railway Wikia, dedicated to the user. You have the Enterprising Engine 93 Wikia. That's dedicated to just one user. What do you have to say about that, Vinny?
See, that one makes a little bit more sense to me because there's
that one makes
like
sense.
A narrative.
Right, got it.
There's like a narrative, and it doesn't. It's still kind of dumb. I don't think it's necessary, but it makes more sense because
confirmed. Vinny hates Enterprising Engine 93.
The quote unquote, the Thomas Wooden Railway community doesn't have a narrative. We all just sort of do our own things and whatever. Enterprising Engines is a series with a narrative and characters. It's not like the Thomas, as much as we want it to be. The freaking Thomas Wooden Railway community is not the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I mean, they both have C in their initials. I mean, they're both MCU, TWRC, so they're the same thing. Duh.
They're both.
I do think it gains some kind of traction. I mean, when you think of a medium that people tend to use, am I wrong in thinking that wooden railway tends to be, the first thing that people think of?
You're always wrong.
But I wouldn't say it's a community that's separate. It's all part of the big. There's no take along community. There's no Erdl community.
And thank God for that.
Well, no, because they're not as significant. I'm sorry to say. I mean, there are a few.
Ouch.
I don't.
Just because there's a lot of people who use wooden railway doesn't mean it's significant.
Okay, but think about it. They were the first people to really come on to with the exception of like a couple of Tomy users.
There's Tomy users, there were Bachman users, there were like really early
But I'm talking about like all the way, back in like 2000. You see that, even though they don't classify themselves as a community, I'd still say that they were.
Everyone is a Thomas fan. No one here is not a fan of Thomas.
Yeah.
The community, the entire community, all the people online that like Thomas, whether you use whatever, it's still, I wouldn't say more than 5,000 people. So it's already small enough. You don't need to segregate it into even smaller divisions like it's the fucking Hunger Games.
The TWR community wiki, but every time somebody says TWR community, Vinny gets triggered.
That's just reality.
Got him.
Yeah.
You don't even need to specify. I'll just get triggered regardless.
Wait a minute.
Someone is shaking Jack up and down for his lunch break.
Excuse me, do you know who I am? I can make or break you in this.
Do you mean to tell me that when
I'm the president-elect of the Thomas community. I'm Trump yes.
Exactly. When this episode comes out, Trump will already be president.
Trump yes will be president. I'm very proud.
Yeah, so FYI, we are recording this episode, and President Barack Hussein Obama is still our president.
We're recording this on Wednesday, January 11th, 2017 at 7:57 p.m.
I just hate everyone who is not like me with a penis. That's yep.
What about hermaphrodites?
I don't know what they have. I can't say I've studied them, so I don't want to.
I don't think they exist.
I also think that term is derogatory and insulting.
You're insulting to me. Your existence is insulting.
I insult you all the time, Matt.
You do, and I just take it.
Yeah,
although I also roast you back.
You take this. You are my bitch, okay?
Except I'm older than you.
But you are still a female dog.
Everyone's older than you, even Diesel Fan 08.
Okay, he's older than me by like.
Okay, wait a minute.
10 years.
Explain that.
Yeah, can we talk about Diesel Fan 08 for a second? Actually, we just talked about it
in the name of Lord Holy Jesus, did he even get? I guess the rights or the approval to make videos with
Okay, here's the thing. I'll tell the story.
Users?
He was harassing me on Skype one day, asking me for.
He got the rights. Oh, he got the rights to the MPS name and.
He was harassing me on Skype one day, asking for a crossover, and I told him no thanks. I only do crossovers with people that I like. I know well, and he's like, okay, cool, you're Hitler. I was like, excuse me? And he said, yeah, you're Hitler.
Oh, because Hitler didn't do crossovers with strangers. That was his main.
Not wrong. So basically, I said, okay, whatever.
What would he do a crossover on? Dead bodies? Like make a.
Hello, today we are reviewing the gas chamber. That was so bad.
The wooden railway gas chamber, as you can see. You
slide Thomas into the gas chamber, and he does not come out.
So you're just.
Well, he actually did work on crossover breeds.
This is
he did work on crossover breeds. I mean, Hitler's the reason why we have, the crossover of, the Doberman.
Hitler's the reason that the wooden railway crossovers and Mr.
Anyways, so Diesel Fan 08 called me Hitler.
All right.
And I posted pictures of that on Twitter because I thought it was funny, and everyone thought it was funny. And then people started going to Diesel Fan 08's channel asking him for crossovers, like ironically, except he thought everyone was totally serious. So he's like, I'm going to pick one person to do a crossover with. And I pick Ted, like it was some great honor or whatever. And Ted was like, all right, bet. Yeah. So Ted actually did a crossover with him. And then I said, all right, that was really funny. You know what? I'll do a crossover with him too.
Why? Why did Ted do that? Was it a joke?
It was so funny.
All right.
Ted is dedicated to the bit, man. I swear. But anyways, and then I just said, like, all right, whatever, I'll do it. And I just made the worst video that I've ever made. I was like shaking the camera and coughing, and I dropped the camera at the end of the video. It was a good time.
I didn't even watch.
Oh, also Diesel Fan 08 asked me for my address so he could quote send me money, probably anthrax, and I gave him the address to a Papa John's in Duluth. So that Papa John's probably has anthrax now. Just saying.
Exactly.
Okay, I was spacing out because I was texting someone, and I came back, and all I hear is this Papa John has anthrax.
Ooh.
It does.
It's okay. I space out most of the time when you're talking during the podcast,
Yes.
especially during
Yeah,
those
but it's
2 hour long
important that the
movie rants.
listeners
That-
hear it. So yeah.
That is evil.
Especially those 2 hour long movie rants that you do. I just totally fucking.
Okay,
space.
it was only 7 hours.
That
so
was a good
don't argue
episode,
with me.
especially because Matt didn't say anything and it was just Vinny.
Well, we've got
You know, and
two
that's
more of
silent.
those coming
The
out for
Hero
your
of the
viewing.
Rails episodes.
We've got
episode
two more of
only
those
one.
coming out for your viewing pleasure. Just kidding. You've already seen them by the time you watch this. Unless this
By
is
the
the first
time you listen
episode
to
of the
this
podcast
episode,
that you're seeing,
all-
which is weird.
All of the everything will be
Yes.
out.
By
I
this
think,
time,
what is-
Donald Trump will be president.
When is this coming out? Is this like February or late February?
September 11th, 2001.
Let's stay away from that date. I think that's a
Yeah.
good.
Why?
Let's avoid that
That's
altogether.
that's
you
the
know?
date this upload's scheduled for.
You know that 9/11 victims are actually the fastest readers in the world.
Let's not.
I hate you.
Can we not? Can we please not? I'm actually. Can we not talk about 9/11, please?
All right. It's a
fine.
good thing I didn't finish that joke.
This
it's a good thing I didn't
it's,
finish that.
it's really this podcast is actually coming out on January 18th, 2008.
That was my birthday.
Are you serious?
It's funny because that date didn't exist.
That was also
Yeah.
the date that the movie Cloverfield.
Yes, of course, that's definitely my birthday because Mr. MPS was born in 2002. Same logic.
It's also the date that the movie Cloverfield came out, which
It's also the date that I don't know how I'm gonna finish this sentence.
is another one of those things where you start a sentence before you finish it in your head.
Exactly.
I never finish them in my head.
I never finish. Guys, thanks for watching this episode of the Grease and Oil podcast. Jack,
But you said
Our
we'd
sponsor
never
today.
finish. You said we'd never finish.
Jack, it was an honor to have you on for like a half
Wait,
hour.
are you actually ending the episode?
What?
Why?
That is some bullshit.
Jack, what the hell are you doing? Matt, come back here.
Ugh,
Jack has been waiting for like 7 years
Thank
to get on this
you.
podcast.
I was
Thank
looking for
you.
an easy
Thank
way
you.
out
and
there.
we've been arranging this
I
episode for like a
appreciate
week
that.
now, and he's only
Christ.
said about 10 sentences. Matt or Jack, would you like?
Fine, Jack,
would
go
you
ahead.
like to
Say as
talk
many
for a little
sentences as you
while?
want.
Jack,
All right.
you have free reign without any interruptions. for
As
the
long as you
next minute
don't talk about
talk.
9/11.
As long as you don't talk about 9/11 or Misty Island Rescue, go.
Yeah.
All right.
Matt, you can't interrupt him.
You guys saw that picture that I posted on Twitter of the custom Henry, right?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I
I'll
retweeted
All right.
it.
Look it up right now.
Yes. Yes, you did.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you. I was actually considering, and actually, Turtles, he got pretty upset when he found out that it wasn't real. It was just basically a Photoshop.
Oh my God,
What the
Tristan.
fuck's your podcast?
But,
what the
um,
fuck's your Twitter?
Jack Calloway.
Calloway?
And then, underscore Windell.
Oh, I don't follow you. That's why I didn't see it. Whoops, my bad.
Whoa, dude! I've been following Jack for
That's
a
fine.
year.
I've been
so
following
that's
his
kind of
actual
a dick
address.
move.
Whoa, that's a pretty lit Henry. I'm gonna admit.
Thank you. Now, what I was considering is, remember that woman that Vinny was talking about on that other episode,
No.
the one that he met, that was
What?
associated with Wooden Railway, like a long time ago when it first started.
Nope. But
Oh, at the store?
Yeah.
The lady that worked at the store.
That she was basically responsible for getting the Flying Scotsman back.
Yeah, I forget
Yeah.
her name, but she was really cool.
Would it
If
be-
you're listening to this, you were really cool, and my friend Isaiah Tugster Intensifies. I think he already visited you this month, so keep up the good work running the store, the Totally Thomas store. Keep up the good work.
I see. Would it be completely crazy and just sort of unrealistic to see if they could try and make that fake Henry into a real one?
I think there's bigger fish to fry, my friend.
I love fishing.
Such as?
Unless you had,
Unless you had that.
unless
Yeah.
you had a cold like me. I don't know how I'm finishing this. I'm just
All
gonna
right.
stop talking because I can't.
That's fine. Actually, it's kind of funny because many people's concern was the issue with the bigger face. But you got to keep in mind that the Flying Scotsman, when it was re-released, it had the same face, but it was just bigger. So
It was
you know,
bigger,
it's not
yeah.
like it's not like they can't do it. I mean,
You
would they have any reason?
can't do it.
Would they have any reason to do it because they already have a pretty nice Henry model? Anyways,
Ooh,
pretty nice.
kill 'em.
Henry.
it's okay. They're not. They're not going to go back.
It's
Mattel's
the
not gonna do-
CGI face. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, but Mattel is
When
not going
Flying
to go back
Scotsman,
and do a. Mattel's not going to go back and do a less detailed version of a model that kids wouldn't buy because it didn't have pinstriping or whatever.
all right. But Fergus, when he came out, he had the same amount of detail, the same face, just a difference in wheels, basically.
Yeah, but Fergus was detailed as hell.
Debatable.
Fergus came out in like 2004. That was post modernization
All right.
of the wooden Sudrian Railway.
Okay, but Flying Scotsman came out in 1999.
And they added pins when they reintroduced him. They added pinstripes and shit, and they changed the British Railway logo, and they made his face bigger. They did a bunch of stuff.
Perhaps
they changed
you're
the
right.
font of the things.
Perhaps
they made.
you're right.
They
If
made
it
all
wasn't
they
for the
made all the
goddamn
numbers.
CGI face.
Hey, you gonna go see that movie, Soder's Legend of the Great Race? I'll probably check it out.
Yes.
Matt.
Yes,
we've
I
been
am.
making this joke for like
They're
a
actually
year now.
opening. They're actually opening in select theaters in Oklahoma this fall.
Bet. Vinny totally ruined my fun on Twitter the other night.
How so?
Why do you always have to bring up stuff we talk about on Twitter?
Because you
Why
ruined
is-
my fun.
Because we don't have a tweet time.
That's true. Fine,
Okay,
fine.
Jack.
We don't have to talk about
Yeah.
Twitter. It's fine.
Fine. You know. Fine. Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Maybe we won't.
Maybe we'll just sit here in silence.
Maybe I'm glad you're quitting this podcast.
Maybe. Hey, spoilers. Goodbye.
You know, I am completely. I'm throwing myself out there. I honestly did not know until Vinny let me know recently that people were actually getting paid.
Hey, let's stop Jack, stop. Stop.
We're
Don't even
We're
finish. Jack, stop.
we're actually getting paid to promote eBay items.
Yes.
Vinny
That is
definitely thought you were
exactly-
going somewhere else with that.
What?
Yes.
Where did you think I was going, Vinny?
Nowhere. Doesn't matter.
What?
To hell.
Doesn't matter.
To hell.
Is this another one of those, Eric, don't look at the last podcast episode?
Eric, don't look at the
Because
last episode of the podcast.
Even
I
though you
swear.
were on it.
We review Hero of the Rails.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to watch it. It's terrible.
What did I say?
I don't know. What did you say? I wasn't paying attention.
All right.
Lord
all right.
knows.
I don't know. It's like Vinny, he seemed so quick to stop me for some reason.
Because I don't like the sound of your voice, Jack.
Because
I
it's
hate the sound of
time
your
to
voice.
stop.
It's time to be number one.
We are number one. Hey.
Hey!